What you reading so dark and early? What you reading? Is it good? Or is it just homework?
It's homework.
Yeah. Alright. How you feeling today?
Okay.
And what are the goals today?
Crunch to the walnut tree and back.
Oh, do what?
And drink more water.
Go to the walnut tree and back? Speaking of water, that's all I'm gonna eat for 5 days. Think I can do it, Jonah?
Yeah.
Basically till Gideon's birthday. That's pretty extreme, yo.
Yeah.
I think the longest I've ever gone is like 2 or 3 days and I had broth. But I'm not even gonna have broth. What happened to you, bro? Okay.
This is I'm doing.
Okay. Oh, and I eat this. Potassium. Does this count? It's pretty liquid. Boron. My own custom electrolyte. So why am I doing a 5-day water fast? Well, I'm hurting. My feet were hurting like crazy yesterday. I'm supposed to pour that water into this. Shake this up. Tastes like it wants to be milk. Tastes like it wants to be seawater. But this is gonna be my new best friend. It was impossible to ignore the pain yesterday. I just kept thinking, I've got to feel better like this. How can I do the work, the farm, and the business, and the family if I'm always feeling like this? The thing is, I had to do 30 days of carnivore before I started feeling good. And to maintain it is very difficult. And hopefully I'll get there one day, but today is not the day. It usually starts by eating 1 peach and then I'm eating 2 peaches, and before you know it, I'm eating chocolate and peanut butter. All I want. I end up being kind of an all or nothing kind of guy. The book, Gift to Pain. Pain is a good guy. Like when we went to unload this metal trailer from a neighbor gave us a metal trailer, and we went to get it off of Sally, and Henry was right there, and Henry saw that happening, and he goes, "You're 18 months old, and you knew. Nobody had to tell you to be careful." Nope, you knew. How'd you know? Henry knew because he had experienced some sort of pain. Some sort of object big object moving, bumped into him or something at some point. And he's like, that hurt. I'm out of the way. My body's crying out. I'm in pain. Help me. At least 30 days on carnivore helps me. Man, did I cheat and go on that date with Lee, and it was glorious. I actually don't regret it one bit. It was so amazing. I loved every moment of it. I loved thinking about it afterwards. I loved looking forward to it. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's just so good.
Yeah, that was
a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah. At some point, it's gonna be worth the pain. But could I come off of something like that and do a water fast? Man does not live by bread alone. Could I figure out what that really means? When I was at the Food Independence Summit, you lovely people said, I healed my Lyme. I get that a lot. And we've got a lot of different ideas that we've implemented, but different things work for different people. And I said, how'd you do it? Here, let me put you on your legs a little bit. I'm gonna try to carry you around a little bit more. I saw a vlog where Peter McKinnon, really good filmmaker, they were vlogging like this. No Joby, no tripod, just like this. I feel if I put you guys on legs, it's like you're standing there with me. So I like to do it some. But this was kind of cool because then it's like using that big camera right there as basically a point and shoot. And as Casey Neistat would say, whatever it takes to get the story. So I think I might be getting more story, but no, there are going to be times like this. See? This takes 2 hands, so there, you gotta sit right there. I could have done that. Maybe I just need to always find some kind of prop, not worry about the legs at all.
Have you lost your voice?
Yeah, I have lost my voice. Thank you for pointing that out. Unless you guys think I'm grumpy. Anyway, this 21-day water fast healed this lady. She had to like go off in the wilderness, so to speak. I mean, Jesus did it for 40 days, I guess. A mere mortal could do it for 21. She had to go away because I was like, well, did you still cook for people? And she's like, no. And I took my mom with me, and I went away. I went out into the wilderness. I'm not in a position to go to the wilderness, so maybe we just do 5 days. We just do a tad bit of an experiment. It feels like the reactive arthritis still in my ankles, at least yesterday, and it's hard to put weight on them without pain. And you know, I came away from that event having standed for 2 days, just in a bad way, and I shouldn't be that. I'm gonna be 44 at the end of the month. I'm too young for this trouble. Anyway, the internet said that arthritis, water fasting can quickly address it. It's like one of the most effective things on arthritis. So that's what it is, or if it's Lyme or a combo, kind of makes sense.
I go do the pigs and then I mow and string trim.
Yeah, he's begging me to string trim this morning. What about after chores though?
It's too hot.
You're so helpful. Like setting up nets and stuff. There, Winnie. Fat back. Just gaining independence. And that's hard. I'm gonna show you what it's like to try to run a farm without one of the big workers and contributors. Okay?
Okay.
We want your perspective today. We want our perspective without you. Look, man, you could even unlock it. Pull it out. There you go. And block like that, like a point and shoot.
Okay.
What do you think? Just let people know what your life is like during the day. Cool?
Okay.
He's gonna get a shot of him doing nothing right here. Well, you're like the new Seinfeld. Show about nothing. Gideon, you wanna bring him, please? Oh, I know what we're gonna have to do. Cause look, the cover crops are coming up. I hope that's the cover crops and not weeds. These did nothing to keep the dog out. I figured they wouldn't, but they were available and right there, so we put them up. Look at this hole. Are you serious? Can you see it now? It's crazy. See, the one crate I've put down already has worked. This is untouched. I'm so happy to see our cover crops are coming up. Yeah, and certainly despite the cage. How are the pigs? Good. The frustrating thing about my pain is it's up and down. Like yesterday was terrible, which yesterday, by the way, was not traveling with Lily. We had a day off. We actually had 2 days off that we didn't film, so to give you perspective. And today my feet are doing much better and I haven't done anything different. I've even lost weight despite all this. Josiah, it's missing a clip or whatever you call these things. See? It's missing the metal ring there. Do you know where those are? We had them at some point. Maybe I'll find the brush while I'm here for Winnie. My pain comes and goes, but it just shouldn't. Even though I'm feeling a little bit better today, it's gonna come back. And it needs to stop. My body's telling me something. I'm doing something that's, well, I mean, it's the Lyme disease. It's not maybe anything I'm doing to it, but my body's saying, I need some support. I'm strong because I'm not even hungry yet. We'll see if I have the same combo tomorrow. Maybe I can do that. We're not gonna have time for big old projects, let's be real, with Jonah down. But maybe we could do little projects like figure out how to keep the chickens in. It's funny, that was my very first vlog 6 years ago. Chickens escaping. Yeah. So, I guess it's inevitable. It's still happening. I would think I would put these string trimmer parts right over here in the shed, since about over there is where we hang our string trimmers. Could be out. Here's some. Here, these can be for parts. How do they come out in the field, but you can't even force them out by hand? Is that the right size head, this whole thing? Is that right?
I think.
Okay, just switch this whole thing out, because I can't get the metal off of it. You can't pull them out on purpose. Come on. What you got that big old helmet on for? I think he said it's because it's cold. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Let's check and see how the chickens are doing on this job. And if they've left my potatoes alone. They seem to be leaving the potatoes alone. Good job, guys. That's what I wanted. You could stand a few more days in here. That's good, because I could stand a few more days. Oh, sweet potatoes. Look how exposed those sheep made these. Guys, this was a jungle. Now you can just see them coming out of the ground and know exactly where to go. And you could see that one, but you also see that there's going to be some under this, because there's where the root goes in. When the leaves are everywhere, you can't see, and you don't know if is this it? No, that's not it. You know though, without the leaves here, I could tell you that's it. Sheep are amazing partners in the garden. Let's continue our search. We're looking for the alfalfa bucket. It's not in our shed. There it is. Why is it there? Should we chase those chickens back in?
We have to.
Then I've got more important things to do, like milk. We'll show you that water in a second. The water's set up kind of rookie, which it's going to be a really good thing in the end that Jonah's not here because everybody else has to step it up more. But it's going to be a painful process. He's our first kid. Couldn't stand the ergo. He don't like it. Okay, we're getting you out. We're getting you out.
Henry wants the orange soda.
First one. Didn't see that coming. 1 of 5. They're all different, aren't they? They all loved it. Top of the morning to you, Flossie. She butts me. Hey, what happened here, my man? Look at this water. Did you forget? At least the water is super clean. The shutoff has to be pointing downhill. But what was happening is we forgot to put our water in here in the morning. Yes, it's bad. We got it in the afternoon though, which is not as bad as forgetting for 24 hours.
I'm eating my own now. If you eat 4 pieces.
No, no, no. She's getting replaced with somebody very much like Honey. Her name's Rosie. She's coming at the end of October. I do like you, and you do give a lot of milk, but boy, you are ornery. You're ornery, and you're getting old. So, 2 strikes. Old and ornery. And I don't dare sell her, because a lot of the people that would buy her have no experience. And you kind of need experience to be around Flossie. No, not kind of. You need experience. Bring the pants, son. Can you get the water going to this trough?
You like our cleaning?
Normally you guys don't see this part. This part is usually Jonah. This part is when we're able to go and do another project.
Flip your thing over. Put it on like this.
That looks okay. I mean, I guess I'm still not hungry quite yet. It's gonna be tempting to come tomorrow. The wilderness might be worse because you're not distracted.
Go to the wilderness.
Gosh. How are you, my man?
Good.
How's the vlogging?
Okay.
Good. Any exciting, boring stuff?
No, just more sitting.
Okay. Did you go out to the tree?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to warm up.
Okay. Well, Rebecca poured all the milk, and then she noticed some manure on the edge of the reservoir. So it is all gone because we don't know what she mixed with the other bucket or what. But the pigs are gonna be eating good. Let's go protect these raised beds, Josiah. Rebecca, your cover crop's coming up. The raised beds.
Good. I was worried about
Yep.
that.
Wherever there's not craters from Winnie.
Or the chickens.
But we're gonna go
were
take care of
in
that.
there. The chickens were really in there eating.
I couldn't find our blue brush. Do you think you know where it is?
The
For her?
things are
I
gone.
want to tackle her cockaburs.
They're gone.
Oh, are they? Yeah. I
I
mean,
thought you had done
it
it.
works itself out.
I thought you had done it.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I was like, oh, you must have done
Never
it.
did it. I never did it with our dogs growing up, and it seemed to always work out. But it might be fun. Randolph's here. He's gonna help me today with the, hopefully, spreading this manure from the deep bedding. He's saying there's no pin. I've used this thing, so that pin's been set somewhere where it shouldn't have been. I asked if you looked in this. Did you? That's not it. That's new.
It's got to be that long, but it needs to be this big around.
Really? There?
Now
That's
that
too
won't fit
thick?
the hole, yeah. This is the size we need, but that ain't long enough.
Okay. Josiah, you know where a pin might be for this? Pretty long. Made in here. I don't remember seeing it though. We might have to get us one, Randolph. Southern States, or who would have them? Tractor Supply, maybe. Let me ask Jonah. Jonah, do you know where a tractor pin is? It's thick but long.
Didn't you buy one at the John Deere place?
Yeah, we did, but that's too thin.
It's on the manure spreader.
Jonah's saying he put it on there, but the Gideon must have got it. Randolph's looked, it's not there. Hey, where's the big tractor pin? Show him that, Randolph. We need this.
Yes.
I don't know where it is.
Come on.
I don't. Go on.
Come on. Woo! So I was gonna look in Sally. I'm gonna look downstairs. Okay, while I'm here, I've been holding on to this for a long. This is where I do like keep my plugs for the pig water. New tractor.
Oh, it ain't new. It's just about 3 years old.
I see that new used tractor you'd be driving. This 6x6 is not attached to concrete at all.
Okay.
It's only attached by these 16-foot cedar boards.
Yeah.
You can remove all this stuff. The gate, the brace,
Yeah.
the top. It's all to be removed
Okay.
so that you can get your tractor in there to get the material out.
And it's 3 stalls in it. Or just 2. That new verse has got hay in it.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, you're just gonna do this stall and this stall, and then you have wood chips stored behind that you're gonna have to get and put them in here.
Yeah.
And then we have more wood chips in the woods that need to be hauled over.
All right.
And you can use my tractor. The bucket's a bit bigger, I think. It's ready. It's composted. It's gotten 100 degrees and it's slowly composted. And look, what used to be wood chip is just rich compost.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And now it goes out to the field to our less productive pastures.
Yeah.
And that brings it up to speed to everybody else. Guys, let's go. Let's work on this pig panel. You'll have some free time in a minute. Jacob will be here soon. I wondered, I probably shouldn't like weight train while on a fast, should I? Randolph, we got tractor's biggest fan right here. Yep,
He likes that thing, huh?
he loves it. That's his first word every time he wakes up in the morning.
Well, good deal.
And then Papa.
Tractor and Papa.
We just need 2. Jacob, this is day 1 of a water fast.
Oh, that's right.
What does that mean? You're
No
only
food.
drinking water?
He's only drinking water.
No food.
Okay.
So you might have to take it easy on me, I know.
They want to be fun.
I looked it up and Peter Attia said to keep weight training
Yeah.
because you lose muscle mass or you lose muscle, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
And that's one way you can minimize that.
How many days you doing it?
5.
Day 3 will
Friday.
be hard.
So you're gonna have to
It
pay
won't be.
attention to that.
You'll be okay today.
Wait, where'd you just go?
To the walnut tree.
In the sun.
Now he's put his feet
Oh yeah,
up.
he's old man. He's got a little too much. A little too much. You gotta rest.
A little too much.
I heard a 21-day water fast would just heal anything. He's like, nope.
Eating is
Maybe
like
it'd heal this leg.
eating's like the only exciting thing.
Ah,
It is true.
that's true. It's your first callus?
Yeah, it hurts.
You've never gotten a callus.
I mean, maybe, but not.
I live with calluses.
They're terrible. Why do we have them?
It's to protect yourself. It's tough.
It's like
Skin gets tough from use.
It gets tough. See?
It's a natural
Seems
protection.
like we should have been made with better protection or something.
Yeah, you go to the complaint department for that one.
Okay.
Thank you, Rebecca, for heating up the lunch so I didn't have to. I'm not gonna look too much. Look away, because that looks like a delicious Indian chicken. I just realized staff meeting Thursday, so I'm not gonna fast for 5 days.
Yeah, I think that's good.
How about 3 days? Because don't you gotta come off of this kind of easy? I can't break the fast with the
You should probably drink like
Japanese.
some broth. And,
All I can eat Japanese.
And
Yeah.
broth.
So maybe in like Wednesday night supper would be 3 full days, so 72 hours.
It would be. And I think
That's
that's
a
a good
thing.
start.
That's a thing. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. 3 days. 5 days is a little extreme. How about we all go sit in the sun? Yeah. I was reading that if you are gonna do water fasting, you need to spend some time in the sun. Wait a minute, he's having you wheelchair over to the... Oh, he's gonna sit in his wheelchair.
He has to sit.
Okay. All right. Randolph doesn't fool around. He's got this open. It's coming off pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You weren't able to find a pin?
I got the pin and I got a bushing, but it's about a 1/4 inch too long for the snap thing to go in.
So what do you need?
I need to run over to the house and cut it off with
Oh.
the bandsaw.
Oh,
I guess
okay,
I'll do
okay.
that.
Sneak off here a bit and go to hyperbaric. 2 birds with 1 stone. Work on our abundant permaculture business. Oxygen. Warm that up. Compressor going. And we're off. All right. Pain gets loud enough and I realize I gotta do something. So, double whammy. Dang, yes. Randolph's manure spreading. Do you know Randolph spread manure?
Yeah.
First. So first,
Yeah, it
what are y'all doing?
We're looking to try
We're
to keep
looking
him
at
distracted.
what Jonah may be able to keep him distracted. It's a Lego.
heavy duty Lego. He said he would put a Lego on a table, but that's a problem, Beck, because what about meals and stuff?
Well, I was gonna get like a table somewhere.
That
What?
thing does good.
Does it?
It slings that stuff for 20 foot.
Yeah, and real even too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does pretty good.
It's nice. It's a good setup. Loading with your tractor, hauling mine.
Yeah.
Good. The little latch to shut it from locking it from coming down is broke or gone. A hay string will do. Just don't anybody get under that. Randolph, Henry's taking over your tractor.
Well, that won't hurt a thing, I don't reckon.
This is looking good, Beck. Thank you again. Helping out with dinner, so I didn't have to. She said, do you mind if I do cheesy potatoes? I wouldn't have eaten those either.
No, but
You know, it's not, I don't know if something's like, you know, my voice is off, so maybe I have a cold. So I'm not really that hungry anyway. It's crazy.
Look, Pop.
Nice, I like it. My feet were not as bad as they were yesterday, but this morning they were still sore, like hurt to walk on, but it's really like this evening, they're already starting to feel better. Took me 30 days of carnivore to start feeling good. That's a long way. Could I really just like reset with a fast in the future? You know, carnivore being as a base, and then if I intro something, if it jacked me up, could I just do a quick fast to reset? That could be very interesting. More convenient. This doesn't fit nice. I don't know if it matters, but it would look better if it sat down in there. We'd have to cut this end off. You flattening that one out? I would say so. And then we should reseed it. Hey, I didn't put that down to keep the dogs out, to get you in there, Gideon. Look at that cover crop, by the way. It's grown just today. This one was totally destroyed, so let's totally reseed it. Okay, get down. You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead and water it, Lily. You guys gotta see this. But first, goodbye, and thank you for tuning in. I love you so much and appreciate you so much. You gotta see this, the closing shot. Henry, let me see. Snot all over his nose. Sunglasses on upside down.
Henry.
Hey, can you wave bye, Henry? Can you tell the vloggers bye? Bye. Bye. Bye.